Hey guys, it's Omega. If you're new to my channel, hello, hi, I'm Omega. If you're old to my channel, hey, welcome back. So, I did a poll on my Instagram and I was like, what y'all want to see now? And everybody was like, do an army related video. So I was like, dang, that's crazy. Cause I have drill this weekend. So I was like, that makes sense. So, what I'm gonna do? Then I was like, dang, everybody want to know about the basic training experience. So I'm like, let me go ahead and do that. So here I am with it, the basic training experience. So, okay, first off, you don't go to basic right away. You go to this thing called reception. It's for like a week or a couple of days. I don't really know. It's dependent on like when you're going and whatever. So you go to this thing called reception, and they give you your uniforms and every piece of your uniform, like the tops, the bottoms. They give you the PT uniform, physical training uniform, and all of this stuff. And then they like teach you like some commands. They do some cadences with you, and just it's kind of like prep. It's pre-basic training. So it's not that bad or whatever, but it's like killer. Like it was the worst part of basic training to me because like I was like, damn, like what the fuck is this? Like it was like being in limbo, waiting to go to the worst part of your life. So yeah, so my reception was like a week. Then we shipped off to basic. So you already know that, they're gonna yell at you and they're gonna be like, get the fuck off my bus and all of this shit. And you're like, okay, all right. You got your head down and you like waiting on them and you're just like, okay, all right, because they don't let you see where you're going. So your head's down and you're like, holy fuck, this is finna happen. It's finna fucking start. Yo, I'm finna die. I'm finna cry my ass off. All the people crying, praying, all of this shit. So, the bus stops. Then they're like, get the fuck off. Hurry the fuck up. Get the fuck off the bus, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me for the cursing. I'm not censoring that shit because, nothing's censored in basic training. So, whatever. So, you're running off the bus. Oh my god, you got this bag, and like some people's basic training like have them like hold it over. For mine, we just had to hold that shit right here to our chest. So you're running, and then like all of the drill sergeants are like in lines, in a row, so that it's like a guide to where the fuck you're supposed to run to. So you get there, and then they're like, okay, you have a task. You have like 1 minute to go and get all of your duffel bags from this one vehicle, and it's like 200 of y'all, 300, whatever, and everybody has 2 duffel bags each. So you have to go and get all that shit within 1 minute. Hell, fuck no, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, they know that already, but they fucking ran and had us do the shit. And if you don't do it, you get a penalty. So they put us all in a half-right phase where you turn, and then they dropped us. And we were doing push-ups for like 7 years, 2 days and 5 hours. So they kept doing that to us to fuck us over. And then we finally got to take our stuff back upstairs. The barracks, it was like an open bay. So it was like there were bunk beds on this side, then bunk beds on the other side. And then there was this kill zone in the middle. And it was like whatever platoon name or like picture it was in the middle. You couldn't step on it. So that was the thing. And then, like, of course, like, I want to keep it short, so, like, I'm going to try to, like, jump, or I'm going to jump around, probably. But I'm going to try to go in chronological order, jumping around. So then, for the first couple weeks, we did, like, little stuff. We did physical training. My body was sore from the day I got there for 4 days. Like, dude, I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? And mind you, I played a lot of sports. Like, I did softball. I played basketball for a little bit. I played baseball when I was super young. Like, I've been active my whole life. And then, like, I got there and I was, like, half dead all the time. So, that was the thing. Yeah. So, you do PT every freaking morning. And it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. And you have so much to do. Like, sometimes they keep it short, sometimes they don't, whatever. So you do this thing called Fit to Win. And like you do a couple obstacle courses, kinda. It's not like it's an obstacle. One was an obstacle course, and another was like stations, I guess you could say. So it's like we did this other thing called Vic Tower, and it's like a 40-foot tower. Obviously, because it's Vic Tower. It's like a 40-foot tower. You have to rappel off it. If you've never rappelled before, look it up. It's really fun. I thought it was fun. There were a lot of people. If you're afraid of heights, yeah, you're gonna be scared of shit. I mean, I'm not that afraid of heights, but like, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I've never done this before. I've never like did it off a fucking 40-foot tower. But you know, you have this mindset where it's like you just gotta get through it. So I did it. Then we had this rope bridge that we had to climb across. That was like high in the air. All this stuff. It was pretty fun. But like, you know, if you're afraid of heights, that motherfucker is gonna test you. so that was Vic Tower, Fit to Win. Fit to Win is just an obstacle course, honestly, truly. So that was about it. Then we did the gas chamber, and yeah, that shit's fucking killer. Like it's not as bad as you think. It's like the worst like 10 seconds of your fucking life, like 30 seconds maybe. Like, and you know, you go in with the mask. They check your mask, all of that, make sure everything's good. Then they tell you to take that motherfucker off, hold it in the air, blink, breathe, and you don't get to leave until the last person blinks and breathes. So you're sitting there like, okay, who the fuck is it? You're crying, tears out of your eyes, fucking nose is running, you coughing like hell, you finna die. Like, you're like, bitch, quit playing with me, take the shit off. So you're waiting on that, and then like they finally do it, so they tell you to grab the person in front of you and run, because you can't see for real, but so like you have to hold on to the person that's like in front of you, so that way you can guide yourself, so you can know where the fuck you're going. Like me, like, I mean, it affects people in different ways, but my ass, I was crying, and my nose was running into my mouth, and I was coughing, and my throat was hurting, and I was like, damn, when is this shit gonna end? And like, we were running back to where we were supposed to go, and I turned and I projectile vomited and kept fucking running. It was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, it was terrible. It was terrible for the time being, but then afterwards you're like, damn, that shit was cool as hell. Like, that was fun as fuck. So that's the gas chamber. That was my experience for the gas chamber. But then you do this thing called then you do these field exercises where you go out to the field, you stay for like a night, then it's another one where you stay for 2 nights, and then there's another thing you stay for like 4. It's supposed to be 4 or whatever, but yeah. So those are just field exercises. They call them, some places call them FTX. We call them like the Anvil, the Forge, things of that nature. And mind you, I went to Fort Jackson, so I don't know what Fort Leonard Wood does, or like what Fort Benning does. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, we did those field training exercises where we go and learn land knife and freaking it was like a whole like phase where we just like shot a lot. Like, we went to the range and we shot weapons. And you have to qualify to graduate. And all the while of all of this, you're doing all of this PT to get ready for the PT test, the physical training test. And it's like, you have to do push-ups, sit-ups, 2-mile run. That's going to change. But I'm telling you, my basic training experience, we had to do the PT test. So you do push-ups, sit-ups, 2-mile run. You have to get a certain score on all of them, so that way you can graduate. They're supposed to be 60, 60, 60. Now they are. But it's going to change because of the ACFT, which is coming. But yeah, I didn't pass any of them until the last PT test, the record PT test that mattered. The one that was gonna get me the fuck out of there. So like, just know that you don't have to come in there like killing shit. Like, you don't at all. Like, I mean, I got a 0 on my push-ups. Like, I don't even know what the fuck was going on. I don't know why, but like, I just know, like, I completely fucked up on my push-ups. But like, you don't come in, they expect you to be terrible at everything when you get there, but because that's what all the PT in the mornings are for. And then like, that's why they fuck you up every now and again. Being fucked up is like having to do push-ups and shit because you got in trouble. Yeah, so that's the thing. But Like, that's what all of that PT is for, to get you ready for that test, so that way you can get the fuck out of there. I made a lot of friends while I was in basic training. Like, people that I still talk to this day. Like, I'm gonna, like, after I make this video, I'm gonna send it to them and be like, yeah, I made a video. And then they're gonna be like, holy shit, yeah. Like, I have like a solid 7 people that I still talk to from basic training. Like, I have one that's like damn near my best friend, and she like like I plan on seeing her like for the rest of my life. Period. And we have a fucking group chat, so it's like, yeah, like that's how close you're gonna get with your people. But I know I went through a lot really fast, but this video is now 10 minutes, so I think I'm gonna cut it off right there. If you have any questions or anything else you want me to cover in like another video, I can, because this is like a part of my soldier series. That's what I called it. So I'm gonna make that like a thing. So like, if you have any questions, like, you can always hit me up on my Instagram. You can hit me up on my Snapchat, because I have my Snapchat and my Instagram in the description box. So like, if you want more questions, or you want a Q&A for like my soldier series, I can always do that and things of the sort, because I know it's a lot. It's a lot. It's really stressful, but like, what they tell us all the time from basic to AIT or stuff like that, like, it was just like, the quickest way to get out of there is to graduate. Just everything, to be honest with you, everything is a mind over matter type thing when you're in basic, when you're at training. You just gotta want to get through it, honestly, because once you get through it, I mean, it's smooth sailing from there. Like, basic training, after basic training and AIT, man, you good. Like, just as long as you keep doing what you were doing there, you'll be fine. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. This was, damn, 11 minutes. Like, God, and I feel like I talked really, really fast. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. If you already have, you're ahead of the game. Good shit. So yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments, and share it with somebody if you know that they're going to basic training, or they're going to I'll do another video about AIT too, because why not? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See ya.